Donald Trump made a number of stunning admissions in his disastrous interview with Bret Baier of Fox. A lot of these admissions are just airing now. Like Donald Trump says he does not want his Vice President J.D. Vance to be his successor. Here, play this clip.
Do you view Vice President J.D. Vance as your successor, the Republican nominee in 2028?
No, but he's very capable. I mean, I don't think that I think you have a lot of very capable people. So far, I think he's doing a fantastic job. It's too early. We're just starting.
But by the time you get to the midterms, he's going to be looking for an endorsement.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that this has been the greatest opening, almost 3 weeks, in the history of the presidency.
It's definitely been the fastest and the most stuff
happening. We've done so much so fast, and we really had to, because they have really, what they've done to our country is so sad. It's so sad. We're going to be bigger, better, and stronger than ever before.
It's a pretty clear no there by Donald Trump. I'll show you another major admission he made as well that's airing now. Before showing you that, I want to show you the new decor at Mar-a-Lago where that interview was taking place. At Mar-a-Lago, there is now a bizarre golden-hoofed goat idol on display. The idol is wrapped in Trump $100 bills that say, "In Trump we trust," replacing God with Trump. The idol's base says, "I love you," along with Trump's signature. This is the main statue right now in Mar-a-Lago. You see it right there. Nothing says like, "I work with the working class people and I care about working class issues and I'm here to lower prices," than having whatever the heck that is. Back to the stunning admissions from Donald Trump. I guess this one shouldn't be all that stunning, but hearing him speak about ethnic cleansing in this way is so utterly disturbing. Donald Trump is asked by Bret Baier, "Well, because you keep saying, Donald, that you want to just get rid of all Palestinians, level Gaza, and then move the people to other countries, are they ever going to have the right to return to Gaza?" Listen to what Donald Trump says. Let's play it.
Build beautiful communities for the 1.9 million people. We'll build beautiful communities, safe communities. Could be 5, 6, could be 2, but we'll build safe communities a little bit away from where they are, where all of this danger is. In the meantime, I would own this. Think of it as a real estate development for the future. It would be a beautiful pice of land.
Would the Palestinians have the right to return?
No, they wouldn't, because they're going to have much better housing, much better. In other words, I'm talking about building a permanent place for them. Because if they have to return now, it will be years before you could ever. It's not habitable. It will be years before it could happen. I'm talking about starting to build, and I think I could make a deal with Jordan. I think I could make a deal with Egypt. We give them billions and billions of dollars a year.
Now, statement after statement, this maniac says, to me, is more horrific, dangerous, and demented than the next. Let's not forget about this statement that he made last night about Elon Musk and why does Elon's financial disclosures remain secret? Why is this a big secret? Here, play this clip.
Why does Elon's financial disclosure remain secret?
Because nobody's looking at that. We're looking at all the corruption that's taken place. I mean, his financial disclosure is largely the number of shares that he's got in very public companies, and that's not secret at all. If you read that, you'll see a lot. I mean, he talks about his whole thing. I read one where it really gave a very good history of him, but basically it's a number of shares times a certain stock price.
So why is that not public?
It is public. All you have to do is read it.
Perhaps the reporter should have also asked why your financial disclosures, Donald, remain secret. Where are your tax returns? Let's take a look at your crypto wallet. Let's take a look at all of your conflicts of interest. I know the Republican Party, now full-blown MAGA, is spineless, and they're okay with dictatorships that destroy the lives of we the people and crush and cripple working class people, but perhaps we ask that question. So Donald Trump is asked, though, here about Pentagon spending. So if you're trying to have Doge cut all of these things, what about space and all of the stuff that Tesla and SpaceX and Space Force? What about all of that, since you're taking away fundamental programs that keep people alive. Is going to space more important than the lives of people you're currently killing? Play the clip.
Is the DoD spending too much on launch services? Is the Pentagon spending too much for launch services to space?
I think space is going to be a very important element. You know, I'm the one that came up with Space Force. I'm very proud of it. Biden tried to get out of it, and he was really rebuked by the military. I think space is going to be one of the most important things we do. It's going to be all about space, especially defense. So space is very important.
I want to tell you about one of my favorite brands in the entire health and wellness world, Qualia. I have never felt better lately, and a big part of that is because of the Qualia products I've been using regularly. Qualia's science team is tackling some of the biggest challenges in health and wellness, from optimizing mental performance to supporting longevity. Their meticulously crafted formulas blend complementary ingredients into simple, once-a-day supplements that make it easy to support complex health needs. One of my absolute favorites is the Qualia Senolytic. It's a game changer. It helps the body naturally eliminate senescent cells. Those are the zombie cells that build up as we age and contribute to things like aches, slow recovery, and that sluggish middle-aged feeling. I feel more energized, my workouts have improved, and I just move better. The benefits have just been absolutely incredible in my daily life. Take a look at Qualia's truly inspired health formulas. Go to qualialife.com/Meidas and use code Meidas, that's MEIDAS, at checkout for up to 15% off your purchase. That's QUALIFE.com/MEIDAS for 15% off. Thank you, Qualia, for sponsoring this episode.
Now, folks, it's stunning admission after stunning admission, and the MAGA Republicans on Capitol Hill are echoing what Donald Trump is saying. They're not even trying to defend it. They're just spineless parrots at this point. No offense to parrots. I mean, here, for example, is MAGA Republican Representative Pete Sessions on Doge accessing Americans' private information. And Pete Sessions just explains matter-of-factly, yes, Elon Musk's team broke into, so to speak, the government databases because it wasn't being, unlawfully handed over to them. So they broke into it. Listen to the words that you're saying, MAGA, as Elon Musk and his team of 19 and 22-year-olds who refer to themselves as Mr. Big Balls are taking the data of we the people. Listen to this. Here, play this clip.
What are these people, many of them young staffers without government experience, doing with my private information? I mean, as we know that they've accessed private information about, for example, those who have received disaster relief and the DHS system. What can you tell us about that data, what they're doing with it, what they're accessing?
Yeah, well, first of all, they're not interested in anybody's particular private data because within these systems, they are payment systems of where money was going out and where they're gaining visibility and access to that. I will tell you that I strongly believe that the request that they had, they were not receiving positive viewpoints on. People did not want to comply. So when they chose not to comply, they brought their own people in who broke into, so to speak, these databases and provided the information we needed. And the government people, computer programmers were shocked that it could happen.
This is what we've been seeing all morning, folks. And I'll do a whole other video on this. But here is the National Economic Council Director, Kevin Hassett, one of the top Trump economic people. Here he is on CNBC, again talking about conquering Canada and how Canada needs to be the 51st state. Here, let's play this right here.
People, wages for the people and lower inflation, and that's what I mean. That's 100% is what the strategy is.
I mean, he's told Brett Baier he really is serious about Canada as a 51st state. There are some things that you're laughing, but are there times where you're like coming up with ways to defend some things that seem a little bit maybe outlandish?
When the U.S. was founded, how many states did we have?
Hey, Kevin.
And how many do we have now? And so is it outlandish? Is it outlandish to dream?
Some of it seems a little outlandish.
I don't think so.
I mean,
so
I
it's
like
crazy to let
Hawaii
Hawaii and Alaska come. It's just crazy. It's outlandish that we brought Alaska.
Canada's really mad.
I got one for you, Kevin.
But I think he's telling you that they are serious.
While all of this is going on, folks, you've got the right-wing echo chamber all on X, which is formerly Twitter, saying things like this. What the F, but they use the curse word, do you think Elon Musk is going to do with your social security number? Tweet it, open a line of credit that you don't have, to which Elon Musk responds, seriously, cry face emoji. And for damn sure, I'm 1000% more trustworthy than untold numbers of deep state bureaucrats and fraudsters who may be misusing your social security number right now. So folks, this is where we are in the United States of America. And I understand why our international viewers are looking at this in utter horror, where an oligarch who's not in the government is out there making posts and saying, what's the worst I can do with your social security information or medical information or private information? Don't you trust me, everybody? Don't you trust me? While that's going on, our right-wing propaganda state regime media, also known as Fox, is out there with its hosts pushing their right-wing propaganda. And here what they say is, look, we in media, we should just be reposting whatever Trump tells us to repost. His communications team gives us the info. Let's just repost it. This is what they're saying on Fox. Let's play it.
To ensure prosperity. And the fact that the media can't keep up, A, doesn't matter because we're not looking to them for the news anyway. And B, guess what President Trump is doing? His Office of Comms is directly emailing and putting out on Truth Social and putting on the websites every day, all day, all exactly what they're doing. So all you have to do, legacy media, is simply repeat, retweet, repost. And that's the news and that's the facts.
They can't even keep up with.
And here's the segment Fox ran earlier in the day about the big moves that Donald Trump has made that will impact your everyday life. Here, play this clip.
I venture the answer is no. But like we said, it's just the tip of the iceberg. More revelations to come. And this, some of the big moves that President Trump has made that will impact your everyday life. Keep it right here. Well, it seems like nothing is off the table in President Trump's second term. President Trump has just ordered the end of penny production. The president has also declared that every February 9th will officially be known as Golf of America Day. He has clearly had enough, vowing to bring back plastic straws once and for all, writing, quote, I will be signing an executive order next week ending the ridiculous Biden push for paper straws, which don't work. Back to plastic. God, I love it. All in a day's work. All right.
While all of this is going on, folks, the federal judge, or multiple federal judges, continue to rule against Donald Trump. One federal judge, for example, just extended the deadline for federal workers to accept Trump administration's unlawful buyout order. Let me leave you with this, okay? He showed you Trump in the beginning. Here's the new chair of the DNC, Ken Martin, talking about his perspective on where we're at now. Play the clip.
Well, look, it's only been 3 weeks and Elon Musk has already shown that he's the worst president that the U.S. has ever had. And so in all honesty, I mean, this is the guy that was put in charge to bring efficiency to our government. The last thing he cares about is actually helping improve people's lives. Him and Donald Trump, basically, you have this government now that's been bought by the billionaires. The billionaires have one thing in mind, which is to make the most amount of profit they can off the backs of hardworking men and women in this country. You know, I don't know how in the hell changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America is going to help anyone in this country right now.
Well, there you have it, folks. Hit subscribe. Will you help us get to 4 million subscribers? What do you think about Donald Trump saying absolutely no to J.D. Vance? What do you think about what Donald Trump's saying about Gaza? What do you think about it all? Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Please hit subscribe. We want to get to 4 million subscribers in the next day or two. We need your help. And also you can check us out at MeidasPlus.com. Check it out. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.
Can't get enough Meidas? Check out the Meidas Plus Substack for ad-free articles, reports, podcasts, daily recaps from Ron Filipkowski, and more. Sign up for free now at MeidasPlus.com.